So yeah, if you're spending the night and you're trying to examine that and figure it out.
I think I would be examining and spending the night examining him first. If figuring out the goal would require me spending a night, then I would do this the next night.
It would take about an hour's worth of fiddling. Same with him, but you can just talk to him and you can share or reveal any information you
I know nothing about myself. I
So-
don't know where I
I'm
was.
studying him, and if there are any plates that can be removed,
How
or
nice that you know nothing, huh?
hatch that I can open, I am totally opening him up.
Are you allowing him to open
Yeah,
yours and study?
The only thing I know about myself is how to open myself up for maintenance. There's a button in the back of my throat that just pops open my chest.
Nice. So yeah, you can operate and fiddle and explore.
And I'm just going to study the hell out of him, even more so than need be, so that I can get as much information as possible out of him.
My insides make no logical sense. There's wires that are connected to nothing, they're just kind of floating just in the air, they're still a part of me, but they're just
They haven't
free
been
floating.
connected, or
Yeah, they're just free floating, kind of swinging. There's
Couple of gears in there somewhere.
There's gears that are there that aren't moving, even though they probably should be. There's gears that are around them moving, but ones in the middle that aren't. Things aren't.
As a
working
machinist, you
properly.
are just appalled by the crap that you see.
Nothing makes sense inside.
You're surprised that he's still functional.
Huh. That is
The only thing that makes sense is that there's a
Investigation.
gem that is my obvious power source.
Interesting.
Is the gem one of the rocks?
No.
Okay.
While you're studying with your 24,
We haven't even
you
started.
are able to gain.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
And without official starting.
You are able to gain some knowledge of what makes them work and apply some of that to your creations. So what is your creations modifiers right now?
You mean my guardian?
Your guardians.
Everything is based off of my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
For the most part.
Well, because it'd be your sleight of hand, which should get a bonus because you're an artificer. It should be a good amount. For example, my sleight of hand is +6.
I'll say
My sleight of hand is 0.
you're very impressed with the craftsmanship and stuff and
These get at least 2.
No?
What's your proficiency?
My proficiency is intimidation and investigation and history, insight, deception, and arcana.
So you had to choose
Persuasion.
You had to choose 2 tools to just be an artificer in general. What are the 2 tools?
2 tools that I took are thieves' tools, tinker's tools, smith's tools,
Tinkerer's tools, yeah. So that's
jewelers, and dragon test.
yeah. So the Tinkerer's tools, that's a +5 by itself.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I didn't take those, but it's whatever.
So I'll say you can apply your tinker's tools to your creations now. So instead of the +3, it'd be the +5 on its attack and damage. Just from the knowledge you gained from him. But you're not able to do that anymore. But in the future, as you guys level up, I'll say that with your aid, you could increase his powers and abilities.
Oh, it's not gonna be in the future. It's gonna be as soon as day breaks.
Quit fucking breaking the game, God, man.
Wait,
We need
so
to make
I
him
can't-
better so he cannot lose. What do you think that entails?
They need to
Billy?
perform maintenance.
So wait, who am I putting this on? Oh.
Yours. No, you learn from
Okay.
him and you can
And I
apply
apply
it
it to
towards
mine,
your
so
shield.
now he's got a +5. Okay.
And what would you like to be doing, Joseph?
Hey, Mir,
Yes.
want to make a little extra gold?
By doing.
I'm gonna show him that wanted poster. This.
At night?
Well, tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Do we even know, does it say, where he was last seen or whatever?
Oh, I guess tomorrow morning we can go around and ask people.
Investigate.
Yeah, that's fine. Metal Man knows the
Right
face
now,
and everything.
since it's night, I'm going to bed.
I am not.
You're not going to bed?
No, we are.
It was very uneventful. Good night.
And what are you doing?
Oh, so we're gonna go here.
How? Where's your guy?
Yeah. Because Point to where the
The entrance is.
no, where's the inn that we're coming from? Over there somewhere.
It's like right there by William's hand.
So yeah, so I will because he's tinkering with Gravedigger. Joseph went to bed, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun. So I'm gonna come out and just kind of like take a look around. Who do I see right now? Like, who's walking around at night?
There's a couple stragglers, just regular people, and the streets are emptying, but you notice a couple guards stationed up, and the people around this area seem to be slightly different than your standard guards.
Different how? Like they look like they're more equipped?
They look like they might be like mercenary instead of guard.
So disguise self to look like a guard. And we're gonna go up to one real quick. So we got a complaint from some passers-by earlier. You wanna know what that was about? What are you guys even doing over here? You're getting complaints. I don't need this.
Who the hell are you?
Brand new here, and you're already making my job harder.
Yeah, if you're brand new, then watch your place, boy. Get the hell on out of here. Move along.
I got this paper.
I said move along! He seems very aggressive and not intimidated that you look like a guard at all, like maybe he's superior to the town's guards.
Fine, asshole. So I'm gonna walk away. And now I'm gonna become whatever he was. So same outfit or whatever.
Like just looking just same outfit, or like you look just like him, or what?
So now I can't look just like him, because that would obviously be stupid, right? So now I wanna look
Like a mercenary.
like a mercenary, wearing like the same armor and emblem as them.
Oh, okay.
And now, if I stand like right here, can I see an empty spot where there's no one around?
What do you mean?
Like I say, if I stand right here, right? And I'm looking up here, is there a spot where there's like no guards patrolling or anything?
Like there's, like this is the rooftop here, and it could be, you can like get on top of the roof, and there's an empty spot here that leads into the doorway.
And now I'm up here.
What'd you do, Misty step up there?
Rap.
Oh,
Rap is a lot more, because it's 90 feet instead of 30, so
damn.
I'm sure I can get up there using that. So now I'm just going to pretend like I belong here, and I'm going to walk around and see if I can figure out what the hell this place is. But I'm going to avoid, for sure.
So you're gonna try and sneak?
Try and
Go
see.
ahead and roll a sneak, and then I'll put.
Yes. 17. I would assume there's no one that has a passive that high. Now, watch me be wrong. Also, nice hat. Have you been wearing that the entire time?
Yes.
Yes, he has.
Damn.
All right, so yeah.
No one knows why.
First, they don't recognize anything. You're getting a layout of the land. These are, like I said before, you came up here. This is a higher end community. Like that's probably why they don't use just standard guards.
They hired their own
hire
person.
their own teams, and everything's really nice up here. Well manicured. The buildings are immaculate. There's some nice marble statues and flowing fountains. Very high end, rich area where you'd expect like maybe diplomats, famous business owners, stuff like that. Maybe even some like lower royalty may preside here.
So I'm going to spend a little bit of time looking around, and I'm looking specifically for a place that looks like the lights are off, and that it's either people are asleep or it's just uninhabited right now.
Most places don't look like that because they all have some servants. So
Okay.
a lot of servants will be still working at night. Almost everybody has guard service going on. The high protected area, especially because they're pretty close to a poverty area, even though it is based up on the cliff side, they still watch really closely. But
I
you
would-
seem to be getting around pretty well without detection.
I would like to change my focus then, and now I'm going to look for the fanciest place with the most amount of servants.
That would be the one you came up on there, the big house.
So I'm going to get by a window or something, go inside.
How are you getting inside?
If there's a window, I'm just gonna jump in it.
Like, well, it's locked.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, I'll be more than happy to pick that lock for you.
From the
From the
outside?
outside?
Huh?
You're gonna pick a lock from the outside?
Well, no, so if it's a window, I'm gonna have to like actually teleport in there.
How many teleports do you get a day?
3.
Jesus. And you're bitching about an artificer. You can teleport 3 times a day. Misty Step you only get once a day, and that's a 2nd level spell. Jeez.
Well, once a day, depending on what level.
What you get, yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna zap in there? Go ahead and roll a stealth again.
Ooh, that is significantly worse than the first time.
Well, it's just gonna be up against a straight roll for a servant.
14.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Ah!
So the servant on the inside, you pop in and you look over and there's a guy like right there, but he's sleeping on the job. So what you do?
I'm gonna look exactly like that servant now.
Okay.
So, let's take a look around. I'm gonna pretend like I'm carrying something, like I'm going somewhere. I would like to go upstairs, and I'm going to try to find the master bedrooms.
All right, yeah, easy enough. You go upstairs and there's a master bedroom and it is locked. You know, pick that thing
Yep.
What is the goal of this puzzle?
to get that middle ring off.
I'll get the middle ring off? Okay. I just need to ask.
17.
Yeah.
Sit here and solve the thing.
Yeah. I have
So
nothing better
roll
to
it
do.
if you're entering into that when you're
Okay.
approaching a new person while they're sleeping, so roll stealth at advantage.
Don't have advantage.
Hello,
No,
we
he's
were
rolled-
solve this
you're gonna beat it. He got a 2.
15 and
Well,
16.
He is sound asleep and you safely walk in.
So I'm going to look around, and what I'm looking for specifically is money, jewels, anything of high value that's easy to carry.
Roll an investigation. Do you have night vision?
Hmm?
Do you have night vision?
Yes, I do actually.
All right, then that'll be a straight roll, not a disadvantage.
Ooh, uh-oh. 10.
The 10? Yeah, you can easily identify where most
Oh,
of
wait.
the
Perception or investigation?
investigation.
11. One more.
So it'd be about the same thing. You can recognize where you keep his valuables, and it's in a double combination locked safe that's bolted to the floor.
Well, I imagine Thief's Tools comes with like one of those freaking things that you just like actually pick the lock. So I'm going to sit here and attempt to pick the lock.
All right, but you got 2 of them, so roll it. There's
I'm pretty sure
a double
thieves-
combination.
Because Thieves Tools gives you advantage when you're trying to pick. So it's really roll these twice.
Yeah, Thieves' Tools is what you need to attempt to pick it.
You can pick them. But I think it
No,
gives you an
use the
advantage.
Thieves'
Sorry.
Tools to have to even.
I attempt to do
Yeah,
that.
so it's just a straight roll.
I think it's a 13.
13
14.
will get you past the first lock.
Please do better.
Oh, 24. What's that?
You managed to get it open.
And inside is?
There's several, like, it's a typical rich person safe. Not all his belongings are in here, but he does have a stash of diamonds, gold, and banknotes.
All I'm about holding.
So you can write in for 10 diamonds.
Oh, man.
We're gonna put those at like 20 gold each, plus like a bag of 50 gold. And then there's some banknotes, 3 of them for 100 gold each. but they are assigned to somebody else.
Oh, they're not going to be signed for very long by that person. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to fix that later. Now!
Don't you have forging tools that we got from the thieves?
Yes! Yes, I do! So now, here's the very funny thing, right? So I'm going to take the zombie out of my bag. I'm going to like throw it in a corner, and now I'm going to leave. And that thing is going to cause a nice distraction as I go around and rob another house.
Roll a zombie disadvantage first.
Wouldn't it be animal handling?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. So all I wanted to do is just like, it's like, chuck it out and then...
Well, then I'll just roll perception at advantage to see who notices what. Jeez, my dice suck. It's a 12. It's the advantage one. So I'm going to say the guy sleeping doesn't hear it, but you do hear a commotion outside. You hear some of the mercenaries like, "Did you hear that? We need to go investigate the house."
So I'm still as the person, right? I put the bag of holding away, and it looks like I'm just kind of holding, like, whatever. Like I was carrying something to the main room. Guards! Guards! It's a zombie master's bedroom!
Get in!
Guards!
They come charging in.
And I'm at this point, I'm like, I cower and I hide my face. It's like running like hell the other way.
The guy that you're dressed up at looked like, "Oh man, what's going on?" And he runs straight past you.
So yeah, I'm out of the house at this point.
Well, it'd be 11. He doesn't have a modifier on that. So since you're cowering, covering your face, he doesn't actually notice that you look just like him. Like, what's going on?
And you see this zombie literally just trying to, I guess, like attack the rich person in the bed.
Go ahead and roll an attack at advantage for the zombie. See if he lands a blow and kills this poor sucker.
Do it.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah.
It's gonna land. What's the zombie's damage do? A D6?
You mean to roll that too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's almost max damage.
So yeah. So that's 5 plus what's their modifier? 5.
I'm pretty like a 2 or something.
It's 1 or 2.
It's not much.
So it's
a
only
zombie.
like 6. I'll say he's on the end. The merchant is on the verge of death by the time the guards come in there and finally slay him, giving you ample time to
Jump into another place.
So where are you going from there?
Guys, so if they're like all rushing over here, I want to like run over here real quick and try to like get into another house.
And it is locked as well.
Yeah, you're on rampage tonight, aren't you?
19 plus whatever.
For lock picking,
Yeah.
No pushing your luck.
roll a stealth at disadvantage because not all the guards are in there and you're lock picking out in the open.
Oh well, I would have looked around first, but yeah, I mean it's fine. So,
Well, you're trying to pick a lock and they're still running.
Well, would you like the 17 or the 15 plus whatever?
I'll say you're able to get in there on time.
Guys, they need help, Louie. They need help as I'm picking this lock.
Who the hell calls us guards?
Mercs.
Mistake us with them. So yeah, you're able to get in to this next one, which isn't quite as nice. It's no staff quarters. It's still a nice. It seems like maybe a hotel room or like a suite for visiting dignitaries and diplomats.
So I'm gonna go back to being a mercenary now. I'm gonna like walk through there like I'm looking for important people in like an important person's room.
Yeah, it's one room.
It's okay.
It's one large room, and it's got a kitchen set up with a living room and a bedroom all in
Does it have a safe?
a studio. Yeah, it comes with a small safe off to the side.
Yeah, man. Wait, is this a double lock one or just a single roll?
This one's just a single lock.
Which one of you has been better lately?
He rolls the red one and then rolls the blue.
I dropped the red one, 19.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
He never rolls anything less than an 18.
He just said 15 or 15 and 17.
I had fucking like 6
15.
earlier.
Alright, so yeah, you open that one up.
And
And I'll give you a necklace valued at 15 for
Are you
that.
kidding me? Yeah, I got the first step. I got the
And
ring
some
out.
diplomatics. No, you didn't. Not
Yeah.
even close.
This is the first step.
No, I know how to solve that. It's not the first step.
It's not.
is there anything else
I
like
was just telling
value
you
in
not to
there?
mess with the
Keep on going.
That is
That is
there's some
exactly how it was
diplomatic
whenever I
papers.
got it.
I'll take those.
Really?
I got it off of there onto the string. The string is the first step to get it off.
No.
And then that is exactly how it
And
was.
now we're going to fuck at that. It's just like,
Well, obviously I need to move the rings.
Yeah, because I'll say by the time you were done in there, they're starting to sound an alarm because they killed the zombie and realized the safe had been busted into. They're like, red alert, we got an intruder! Ting, 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 ting. Several mercenaries come out. What are you doing as you exit out of here?
and now back over
Well, how do you get back over there?
there. Wrap.
Well, you
That's
can't
just
see
very
there where you're wrapping to.
Well, it's just 90 feet, so if I'm like right here,
Location.
There, so that's probably.
well, if I'm like coming out of the door, so it'd be like bam, and then like right where the grass starts over there.
I'll roll him up perception to see if he notices you wrap now. So God, my rolls with metal all night long.
And you're lucky with these heists.
Yeah, he is.
Heist God.
Like his
Oh,
Now
it's like, oh,
I'm gonna go back to being my
normal.
normal self, and I'm like, good night. Now I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
Having fucking.
Any of you guys else want to do anything?
I mean, while he's fiddling with me, I'm fiddling with this.
How do you spell heist?
Through your fiddling, you realize that the magic instilled in this makes the strings and object itself indestructible. The ring on the center stick seems to be the key to removing it from the structure. You imagine would reveal its ultimate power.
Okay.
That's from messing with it all night long. So now just remove the ring and you have ultimate power.
The one ring?
The middle ring right there.
Okay.
The one ring to rule them all, of course.
All right, so what we're going to do, since Matt had his little episode, we're just going to make that Matt's little heist. Or here's a little heist, and we're going to start again.